In this experiment, the external interrupt is configured as fast interrupt request. Since it is an interrupt, it requires an interrupt service routine, and any function can work as an interrupt service routine by using a keyword. And in this case, since it is a fast interrupt request, this is the keyword as highlighted. Debugging this program and stepwise executing. This function is used to initialize the fast interrupt request source. Stepping into this function, port 1 bit 16 to 23 are set as output using the input output direction register. Using the pin select register for port 0, the external interrupt 1 is enabled. This is a in select register for the vector interrupt control. Setting 1 to a bit connects a channel to the fast interrupt request, and this is the register used to enable the interrupt, and using this the fast interrupt request is enabled. The bit 16 to 23 of port 1 are cleared. We can see in the CPSR that the current mode is user, generating an interrupt by unchecking the bit 14 of port 0 and stepping over. We can see that an interrupt is generated. Since an interrupt is generated, the PC is loaded with the address of the interrupt service routine of the FIQ. Since the external interrupt is configured as a fast interrupt request from the vector table. This instruction basically loads the interrupt service routine address into the PC. It enters into the interrupt service routine function, in which the bit 16 to 23 are set of the port 1 using this instruction, and the peripheral interrupt flag is cleared. Also, it can be seen that the mode is now the fast interrupt request. Since the interrupt is serviced, stepping over, and again the execution is again in the while loop, and it can be seen that the mode is again the user mode.